The big question. The universe is filled with mysteries. Black holes warp space and time. Distant galaxies recede from us at incredible speeds. Yet perhaps the most profound mystery lies closer to home, within the confines of our own skulls: consciousness. What is it that allows us to experience the world, to feel the warmth of the sun or the sting of a tear? What makes us aware of our own existence? Consciousness, in its simplest form, is the state of being aware of oneself and one's surroundings. It is the subjective experience of having thoughts, feelings, and sensations. It's the difference between a rock, simply existing, and a human being experiencing that existence. But how does this awareness arise? From where does it emanate? These questions have puzzled philosophers and scientists for centuries. Some believe consciousness is a product of the brain, a complex symphony of electrochemical signals. Others see it as something more fundamental, a property of the universe itself. The answer, if there is one, remains elusive. Join us now as we venture into the fascinating world of consciousness. We will explore the different theories, the latest scientific discoveries, and the ethical implications of this enigmatic phenomenon. Our journey will take us from the depths of the human brain to the far reaches of artificial intelligence. The question of consciousness has been a philosophical battleground for millennia. On one side, we have dualism, championed by René Descartes. This view posits that the mind and body are distinct entities, the mind being non-physical and the body physical. Like two sides of a coin, they exist together but are fundamentally different. On the other side stands materialism, arguing that consciousness is simply a product of the physical brain. This perspective views thoughts, emotions, and even our sense of self as arising from the complex interplay of neurons and electrical impulses. In this view, the mind is the brain and nothing more. A more radical view is Panpsychism, which proposes that consciousness is a fundamental property of the universe itself. Everything from rocks and rivers to stars and galaxies possesses some degree of consciousness, albeit in varying forms. This intriguing idea suggests that the universe is not merely a collection of inert matter, but rather a vast interconnected web of experience. While each perspective presents compelling arguments, none have definitively solved the mystery of consciousness. The debate continues to rage on, fueled by new scientific discoveries and philosophical insights. For centuries, the brain remained a black box, its inner workings shrouded in mystery. But with the advent of modern neuroscience, we've begun to peek inside, seeking the neural correlates of consciousness. Using techniques like fMRI and EEG, scientists can now observe the brain in action, tracking blood flow and electrical activity as individuals engage in various tasks. Studies have revealed specific brain regions associated with different aspects of consciousness. The prefrontal cortex, for example, seems to play a crucial role in higher-level cognitive functions, planning and decision-making. Meanwhile, areas like the thalamus and reticular activating system are involved in regulating wakefulness and alertness. While we've made significant progress in mapping the brain, the puzzle of consciousness remains unsolved. Identifying which neural activities correlate with conscious experience is one thing, but explaining how those activities give rise to subjective experience is quite another. Section 4, the mind's inner workings. Thoughts about thoughts. Cognitive psychology offers another lens through which to examine consciousness. This field focuses on understanding mental processes like attention, perception, memory, and language. One prominent theory is the Global Workspace Theory, which suggests that consciousness acts like a theater spotlight, shining on specific information processed in various unconscious brain areas. Another intriguing concept is the Integrated Information Theory, or IIT, which proposes that consciousness arises from the complexity of information processed by a system. The more integrated and interconnected the information, the higher the level of consciousness. Then there's the idea of higher-order thought, or HOT. This theory posits that consciousness arises from our ability to think about our own thoughts. It's not just experiencing a sensation like redness, but also having the thought, I am seeing red. This self-reflective capacity, HOT theorists argue, is a hallmark of consciousness. These cognitive theories provide valuable frameworks for understanding the different facets of consciousness. They highlight the crucial roles of attention, integration, and self-awareness in shaping our subjective experience. Section 5, Altered States. Journeying beyond the everyday mind. Our everyday experience of consciousness is but one facet of its potential. Altered states of consciousness offer a glimpse into the mind's hidden depths. These states, characterized by shifts in perception, thought patterns, and emotions, can be induced by various means. Sleep, a daily necessity, ushers in a profound alteration of consciousness. As we drift off, our brainwaves slow and we enter a realm of dreams, a surreal landscape where logic often takes a backseat to bizarre imagery and narratives. Meditation, an ancient practice, allows us to cultivate a state of focused attention and heightened awareness. By stilling the mind's chatter, meditation can induce a sense of tranquility, clarity, and even mystical experiences. Hypnosis, a state of focused attention and suggestibility, can alter our perceptions, thoughts, and behaviors in profound ways. It can be used for therapeutic purposes, such as pain management and overcoming phobias, or for entertainment, eliciting seemingly involuntary actions and altered memories. Psychedelics, substances like LSD and psilocybin mushrooms, induce dramatic alterations in consciousness characterized by visual and auditory hallucinations, distorted perceptions of time and space, and profound emotional experiences.